I never thought watching football would cost me my marriage, but here I am, standing in the marble foyer of our penthouse, suitcase at my feet while Marcus, my husband of 6 years, billionaire tech mogul, collector of vintage cars and expensive silences, stares at me like I've committed treason. His jaw is tight. His eyes, those cold gray eyes that once made me feel chosen, now make me feel like property he's about to write off as a loss. The air between us hums with something dangerous, something final. My heart pounds so hard I can feel it in my throat, but I don't move. I won't. You're really going to do this, he says. Not a question. An accusation, yes, my voice doesn't shake. I'm surprised by that. He laughs, sharp, humorless. To Portugal. To watch a man kick a ball around a field. To watch Ronaldo, I correct him softly. To see him play live. I've waited my whole life for this, Marcus. You have everything here. His hand sweeps across the room, the floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city, the art worth more than most people's houses, the life he built and I decorated, and you're throwing it away for a footballer. He says it like it's poison, like my dream is something childish, something beneath us. Beneath him, I've explained this before, how I used to watch Ronaldo's matches with my father before he died, how those 90 minutes were the only time I felt close to him after the cancer took his voice, how Ronaldo wasn't just a player to me, he was hope in motion, proof that discipline and passion could make you unstoppable. But Marcus never listened. He heard the words, nodded, then went back to his phone, his deals, his empire. I'm not throwing anything away, I say quietly. I'm just going to a match. If you walk out that door, Emma, don't bother coming back. The words land like stones, heavy, final. I look at him, really look. At the man I married because he seemed so sure of everything, so steady. I thought his certainty would anchor me. Instead, it caged me. His love always came with conditions. Stay close. Don't embarrass me. Don't want things I don't approve of. And I did. I stayed. I shrunk. I became the wife he wanted instead of the woman I was, but not today. Then I guess I won't, I whisper. His face pales. He didn't think I'd actually do it. You're insane. Maybe. I pick up my suitcase. My hand trembles now, but I grip the handle tighter. Or maybe I'm finally sane. I walk toward the door. Every step feels like shedding skin. Behind me, Marcus says nothing. No plea, no apology. Just silence, the kind that proves I was always alone in this marriage. Outside, the city glitters under the twilight sky. The air tastes like freedom and fear in equal measure. My phone buzzes. A text from him. You'll regret this, I delete it. Then I call my Uber to the airport. Portugal is waiting. Ronaldo is waiting. And for the first time in 6 years, I'm waiting for nothing. I'm going. Lisbon swallows me whole the moment I step off the plane. The air is different here. Warmer, salted with ocean wind, humming with a kind of lightness I haven't felt in years. I stand outside the terminal, letting the sun kiss my skin, and I breathe. Really breathe. Not the shallow, tight breaths of a woman living in a glass tower, but deep, hungry gulps of air that fill my lungs and make me feel alive. My phone won't stop buzzing. Marcus. His lawyer. His lawyer's assistant. I silence it and slip it into my bag. They don't get to touch this moment. The hotel is small, charming, nothing like the 5-star fortresses Marcus prefers. My room overlooks a narrow cobblestone street where locals sit at cafe tables, laughing over wine and pastries. I press my forehead against the window and smile. This is what I came for. But tonight isn't about the city. Tonight is about the match. I take my time getting ready. I pull on my vintage Portugal jersey, the one I bought years ago and hid in the back of my closet because Marcus said it was gauche. I let my hair fall loose. I don't wear the diamond earrings he gave me. Tonight, I'm not his wife. I'm just Emma, a girl who loves football and finally gets to see her hero play. The stadium is a cathedral of sound and light, Estadio de Luz, the Stadium of Light, and it lives up to its name. Floodlights blaze against the night sky. The crowd roars like a living thing. A wave of red and green that crashes over me the second I step inside. My seat is closer to the pitch than I ever dreamed possible. I can see the players warming up, their movements sharp and graceful. And then I see him, Ronaldo number 7. Even from here, he's magnetic. The way he moves, controlled, powerful, like every step is choreographed by something divine. My chest tightens. My father would have loved this. I wish he were here. I wish I could tell him I finally made it. The match starts and the world disappears. I scream myself hoarse. I jump. I clutch the stranger beside me when Ronaldo scores, a perfect strike, top corner, impossible angle. The stadium erupts. I'm crying and I don't even care. This is joy. Pure, unfiltered, intoxicating joy. After the match, I linger. I don't want to leave. The crowd thins, but I stay, soaking in the atmosphere, the lingering buzz of adrenaline. That's when I see the sign, VIP meet and greet, limited slots. My heart stops. I shouldn't. I can't afford it, not really. I already spent too much on this trip, but my feet move before my brain catches up. I'm walking toward the desk. I'm pulling out my card, and then I'm standing in a line of people who look just as starstruck as I feel. 30 minutes later, I'm in a private lounge. The lights are softer here. There's champagne I don't drink because my hands are shaking too much. And then the door opens. Ronaldo walks in. He's taller than I imagined, more real. He smiles at the group, warm, practiced, but when his eyes land on me, something shifts. He pauses just for a second, but I feel it. A flicker of recognition, like he sees something in me that isn't just another fan. "Hi," he says when it's my turn. "Hi." My voice is barely there. "You were amazing tonight," I manage. "That goal, you liked it?" He grins and it's devastating. Boyish and confident all at once. "I loved it." I laugh, breathless. "I've been watching you since I was a kid. My dad and I used to..." I stop. Shake my head. "Sorry, you don't need to hear that." "No," he says gently. "I do, tell me," and I do. I tell him about my father, about the matches, about how Ronaldo became a symbol of something I couldn't name but always chased. He listens. Really listens. His eyes never leave mine. "Your father," he says quietly. "He would be proud of you." My throat tightens. For what? For being here. It's such a simple thing to say, but it cracks something open inside me. I nod, blinking back tears. "Thank you," I whisper. He reaches out, just a touch. His hand on my shoulder, and the warmth of it sinks through my jersey, into my skin. "Enjoy Lisbon," he says. Then he's gone. But I'm not the same. I don't expect to see him again, but 2 days later, I'm sitting at a cafe near the Tagus River, watching the water shimmer under the afternoon sun. When a shadow falls across my table, I look up. Ronaldo. He's wearing sunglasses, a simple black shirt, jeans. Casual. Almost unrecognizable if not for the way people's heads turn. The way whispers ripple through the outdoor seating area. "Is this seat taken?" he asks, nodding at the empty chair across from me. I blink. "No, I mean, are you serious?" He sits, grins. "I remembered you. From the other night. You meet hundreds of people. Not like you." His voice is softer now. "You looked at me like I was, I don't know, human." I laugh, shaky. "You are human." Sometimes I forget. He leans back and for a moment he's just a man, tired, real. "I was nearby. Thought I'd take a chance you'd still be in the city. How did you find me?" He shrugs. "Luck or fate? Which do you prefer?" "Fate sounds better." We talk. About Lisbon, about football, about everything and nothing. He asks about my life and I tell him more than I should. About Marcus, about the divorce papers I know are coming, about feeling like I spent years disappearing into someone else's expectations. "And now," he asks, "now I'm here." I meet his eyes, figuring out who I am without him. Ronaldo nods slowly. "That's brave. Or stupid." "No." He reaches across the table, his fingers brushing mine. It's brief, electric. "Brave," my breath catches. His hand lingers, then pulls back. But the air between us has changed. Charged, dangerous. "I have a match tomorrow," he says. "In Porto, private event, charity, small crowd." He hesitates. "Come with me." "Ronaldo. Cristiano," he corrects. "Call me Cristiano." Cristiano. His name feels impossible on my tongue. "I can't just..." "Why not?" He leans forward. "You flew across the world to watch me play. Come watch me again. No crowds, just us. Us." The word hangs there, glittering and terrifying. "Okay," I whisper. His smile is slow, devastating. "Good." Porto is magic. We take a private car north, the countryside rolling past in shades of green and gold. Cristiano sits beside me, close enough that I can feel the heat of him, the barely there brush of his knee against mine. We talk, we laugh. And sometimes we just sit in silence, the kind that doesn't need filling. The charity match is intimate, a small stadium, a few hundred people, most of them donors or local kids. I watch from the sidelines, and every time Cristiano scores, he looks at me. Just a glance, but it's enough to make my heart race. After he finds me in the corridor outside the locker rooms. "Come with me," he says, taking my hand. He leads me to the roof of the stadium. The city spreads below us, lights twinkling like stars. The night air is cool, but his hand is warm in mine. "I shouldn't be doing this," I say quietly. "Doing what?" "This, I'm still married." "Barely." He turns to face me, his expression serious. "You told me yourself. It's over, but it's not official yet. And you're Cristiano Ronaldo." "This is insane." "Maybe." He steps closer. "Or maybe it's the first real thing you've felt in years." I can't argue. "Because he's right. I don't want to be a headline," I whisper. "I don't want to be the woman who left her husband for you." "Then don't be." His hand cups my face, his thumb tracing my cheekbone. "Be the woman who left her husband for herself." "I'm just—" "A bonus," I laugh, breathless. "A bonus. A very good bonus," he murmurs. And then he kisses me. It's slow, deliberate. His lips are soft, his hands steady as they pull me closer. I melt into him, into the warmth and the want and the terrifying certainty that this is a line I can't uncross. When he pulls back, his forehead rests against mine. "Emma," he whispers. "I don't do this. I don't chase women, but you, I can't stop thinking about you." "I'm a mess," I say, my voice breaking. "I don't have anything figured out." "Good." He smiles. "Figure it out with me." My phone buzzes. I pull it out. A message from Marcus's lawyer. "Divorce papers filed. You'll be hearing from us soon." I stare at it. Then I delete it. "It's done," I say. "It's really done." Cristiano takes the phone from my hand, sets it aside. Then, stop looking back, he kisses me again. Deeper this time, and I let go of Marcus, of the penthouse, of the woman I used to be. I'm free. 3 months later, I'm standing on the balcony of a villa in Madeira. The ocean stretches endlessly before me, turquoise and gold under the setting sun. The air smells like salt and jasmine. I'm wearing a sundress I bought in a local market. Simple, white, nothing like the designer pieces that used to fill my closet. My feet are bare. My hair is loose, tangled from the wind. I don't look like the woman who walked out of that penthouse. I don't feel like her either. Cristiano comes up behind me, his arms sliding around my waist. His lips brush my shoulder, sending warmth cascading through me. "Happy?" he murmurs against my skin. Ridiculously. He laughs, the sound rumbling through his chest into my back. "Good. The divorce was ugly. Marcus tried to destroy me. Leaked stories to the press, called me delusional, a gold digger, a woman who traded her marriage for an autograph. The headlines were brutal. Billionaire's wife abandons marriage for football fantasy. Emma Chen, from penthouse to pathetic. But I didn't break, because I had something Marcus never gave me. My voice. My truth. And Cristiano, who stood beside me through every vicious article, every cruel tweet, every photographer who shoved a camera in my face asking if I regretted leaving my husband. Never, I told them. Every single time. Never. "I'm going to Tokyo next month," Cristiano says now, his chin resting on my shoulder. "Exhibition match. Want to come?" I turn in his arms, looking up at him. "Are you really asking? Or do you already know the answer?" His grin is devastating. "I like hearing you say yes." "Then yes." I kiss him softly. Always yes, it's not just about him. It's about this, the life I'm building on my own terms. I freelance now, writing about sports, about passion, about the courage it takes to choose yourself. My father would have loved it. Would have loved seeing me this free. My phone buzzes on the table. A message from an unknown number. "Saw your latest article. Beautifully written. You seem happy. I hope you are. Marcus." I stare at it for a long moment. Then I show Cristiano. "Are you going to respond?" he asks carefully. "No." I delete it. He doesn't get to know me anymore. That door is closed. Cristiano's eyes soften. He cups my face, his thumb tracing my cheekbone. "I'm proud of you." "For what?" "For being here. For choosing this. For choosing you." My throat tightens. "I love you," I whisper. For the first time out loud. His expression shifts. something raw and vulnerable flickering across his face. I've been waiting for you to say that, and I love you too. He pulls me closer, his forehead touching mine. Obviously, I laugh, and it's the freest sound I've ever made. He kisses me then, slow, deep, unhurried, like we have all the time in the world. And maybe we do. Maybe that's what freedom feels like. Endless possibility. No more cages, no more conditions. When he pulls back, he's smiling. Come on, I want to show you something. He takes my hand and leads me down to the beach. The sand is warm beneath my feet, the waves whispering against the shore. The sun is almost gone now, painting the sky in shades of amber and rose. This, he says, gesturing at the horizon, this is what life should feel like. Infinite. I squeeze his hand. It does now. Marcus was wrong. I didn't throw my life away for a footballer. I didn't lose myself in some childish fantasy. I found myself in Lisbon, in Portugal, in the courage it took to walk out that door with my suitcase and my dream. Cristiano wasn't the reason I left. He was the reward for finally being brave enough to go. And as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the world in gold, I know one thing for certain: I would do it all again. Every single time.